marketing to you. So don't design to hype people. Design to get money to your pocket. Okay, that is what I want to majorly say about that, and we are good to go. So anytime you come to PS Touch, start with blank document and create your size. Check the video I sent. You're going to see how to the best size for the background. Then I will make sure that I'm sending some videos to my YouTube channel for people to achieve through this PS Touch. Okay, this is the layout. This is the layout. I'm bringing in. If you have any question, unmute yourself and ask. Please, are we together? Please unmute
Yeah.
yourself and okay, all right, boss. Anytime you have any question, please immediately unmute yourself and ask the question. I will definitely reply so that we will carry along. You know, in YouTube video, you cannot ask question there. But this class, you are going to ask me question. You are going to tell me, wait, what are you what is there? What is the whatever you want to ask, you'll be able to ask me. Okay. Now once you are come here, start with layout and come to the plus icon over here, and we are going to our gallery now. So we are building birthday flyer. We are building birthday flyer. Then actually I don't have any birthday flyer in mind. I don't have any birthday flyer in mind. But because of I can call myself a creative person. I'm a graphic designer. Then I've learned about the principle and I study some things. So I will now just use it to implement something. I will use it to create design, and I wish that design is going to be a manipulation design. I wish it's going to be a manipulation design. So without further ado, let's just start doing something. Okay, this is my background. This is my background. Okay, let's firstly work on this kind of design. Okay, let me try this. Let me try this background. Let me try this background. Let me use the background. Trying this background. Okay.
Added this
Mm,
background, right?
sir?
You added it in your gallery.
Yes, it's from my gallery. Yes, I added it from my gallery. Okay, now I'll just increase it. Then I will place it like this. Okay, the next thing I need. Okay, okay. Let me just bring one image now. Let me bring one image now. Okay, my photo room. No, let me. But yes. Okay. Actually, I will have used my picture, but I don't have. I, do I have any picture that is full here? No. Then I don't want to be removing my background yet. My picture yet. So I'm using this design. I'm using this design. Then the next thing I'm doing, I'll work on this. Let me place it over here. Then when you are placing your design, place it as real so that people they will not be confused like that. So place it as if it's real. So the next thing I'll mark it now. Then come to over here, you will see eraser. You will see eraser. This is eraser, and just erase this one. If you are erasing it, it's not worked. So you can just come over here to adjust your the sizes so that it's going to work as you want. And the good part of this design is that I've clicked the edge. Okay, the good part of this app is that you can move it like this. Then maybe you will make sure anytime you want to minimize this app, make sure you done first. It's not like pixel app that you can just minimize, you can just stop any design. In the next 2 years you can come over there and you can still find your design, not like this one. So anytime you are leaving this app, make sure you are clicking done so that you are not going to lose your design. Okay, I place it there. Then later I might shift it, but I'm placed the way it is now. So the next thing, I'm going to my gallery again to bring in another image. uh, okay, I bring in this.
Can you hear me?
Do you have any question? Okay, or if you have any question, you can just type it. I have another phone that I can. You have
After
question? What is that, sir?
okay.
You have got. Do you have any question?
Later.
Okay, all right. Okay, let's just place it over here. Once you have placed it very well, once you have placed your design very well, you just mark it so that we are going to have whatever we are going to have the results. I place it over here. Well, let me place it to the center. I know what to do. I know what to do. I place it to the center. Then this background, I have to shift it so that it's going to blend to what I want. Just come over to that side where I will get to, and you see, it's not all the background you can do what I want to do now. Sorry, someone called me. Someone called my
The line is cutting. Can you hear us? We can't hear you.
Oh, sorry, someone called me. That reason why someone called me. I got the call. Oh, can we see my screen now?
Yes.
You can see my screen now. Okay. Okay. The record is still on. So let me go back to PS Touch. Okay. Now this is where we stopped before. So now the lower part that is remain now, you can just blend some things there that is going to look the way the background it is, or you can use your creativity, or if the background is good, you can just make it very well. But let me try something right now. If it is going to work. Okay, now then I will now duplicate it. Yes, okay, pay attention what I want to do now. I will duplicate it. Now it's now 2. So this second one I will raise it up here like this. I will raise it up like this. Okay, I think the thing is somehow look very well, but I may still blend it. Okay, let me take the one at the lower part to the up. So I will now come over here, take the fade. Okay, I think we can see the background lower there that is now blend very well. So oh, what happened to this dog go? Okay, you can now see that the thing is it look good now. So once you have achieved that, let me click this one. Then I come over here, I take the transform. I will now increase it. Oh my god. Okay. I will take the transform, but because I've already unlocked these things, this aspect radius, I will now lock it back so that my design is not going to deform. Okay, because I want to place this one to the back. Because I want to place this one to the back. Okay, if you have any questions while designing, please try to ask me any question you have in mind. So after I've done that, the next thing I want to do, I want to add light effects on it. And also I will make this. Oh, let me bring the pen so that as I'm explaining, I can now point my pen there. Where's this recorder? I want to bring. Sorry. Sorry, everyone. I'm taking something so that it's going to be easier for everyone to easily understand my explanation. Oh, sorry. Okay.
You can actually record on this thing on Telegram.
Yes, I'm recording. I'm not talking about
Okay.
recording. I'm talking about
O-
this icon so that I can use it. You get me
Okay,
now,
okay,
right?
okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So you can yes. So the reason why I bring it, I want to show us that this lower part I want to make it little black, so that whatever I want to place over here is going to send message to the viewers. So you can now, these things you can now bring it up, this empty layout, or you can create empty layout. How are you going to create empty layout? Just click on this plus icon and you will see empty layout. Okay, once you have done that, click done. And this one, now click on this and icon and come to gradient. I'm very sure most of us understand what gradient means. Is there anybody that can just unmute yourself and tell me what gradient means? Sorry, I pressed something. There is one. Is there anybody that can tell me what gradient means? Gradient means to add two or more colors together. That is gradient. To combine two or more colors together. That is gradient. To give you a certain form of color. So you can two or more, not just two colors. You can add two or more colors together. So I'll now come to gradient. I click on it. You can see, oh my god, what is doing my phone? Oh, are we together?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, thank you. Okay, now once you have come over here, something like this, just reduce this. You know, these things already cover our design. You can later work on it, but don't worry. Let's just add something. If you want something relates to this, actually, I've already have this color. But if you want to achieve this color, just come over here. Come over here, click on it, and you can see how you can add this. Just click on this. Oh my god, what is doing my phone? It's because I'm charging. Oh my god. Sorry, it's because I'm charging. I'm having low battery, so we just endure. If you want to be a graphic designer, you have to be a kind of person that will spend money. You will spend money to achieve it, and as time goes on, you will not spend money again. Once you unlock your creativity, okay. Once you have done that, just come over again to this hand icon, click on it, and click on this transform. Are we together?
Yes.
Click on this transform and reduce it. You can see now that you understand it now. Yes and yes. So if you want to, yes, okay. If you want to increase the, okay, let me show us. You know, when I want to increase this side, sorry, I want to increase this side. So it's giving me issue. But just come to extract and unlock. So you can do it like this. You are getting it right. So after you have done that, just mark it like this. You see that the things already covered that aspect. Now come again to this icon and come to fade. You can now fade it. I want to show you something. If you want to fade, don't let these things over pass this line. You can just make it like this. Oh, that is around. Okay. You can make it like this. You can see that it's already sent message. It's sending message. Okay, I want us to understand something, that you need good background. Assuming this background is not good, our design might not look good. So make sure you get good background. When you have good background, your design is going to be look better. I don't used to keep background for a long time. I used to get latest background every day. So later, that one I can still teach us later. But this course is very wide the way I created, but I will just minor everything. Maybe I will set course for us very soon. I will set course for us very soon. The course is going to be like 2 weeks or 3 weeks or a month, so that we can cover a lot of things. Okay, let's just we have already achieved this like this. So another thing is that I want us to add some icon to the side to make our design more look attractive without making it noisy. I hate noisy in design. So I will go to my lens place. I want to add some lights. Okay, this is my lens place. I want to add some lights. If that light is not good, I will not use it. But if the lights perform something good there, so you can see that it deform when I'm doing this test. So you can lock it back. Okay, I place the light over here. I mark it. So come over to fade and do something like this, so that the two that is around. Oh, sorry everyone. Once you have done that, once you have worked with the fade, come to this layout and come to this point. Hope we are seeing it. And come to blend mode. This blend mode, click on it and click on screen. Screen. All these things, we have it on Photoshop. Omo, this app I love it a lot. And click on screen. You can see that the black is already gone. So you can see the power behind this app. Now I will now increase it, then I will place it over here. Then after that, I click on these things again, then I will now take it in between. If the things work perfect, I will leave it. But if it does not work perfect, we can just delete it. And design is a game, and try to play it very well. This opacity, we understand opacity. Opacity means transparency. So I'm reducing this opacity in little. So we can now have this. You can now have this. Then another thing is that you can just add something to this place so that your design is going to balance. We put one picture here, so we can just put something here too, so that our design is balanced. I talk first class, I talk about balancing. So in this design, we are going to achieve our balancing so that our design, we have already worked on construct, hierarchy, and others layouts. But balancing, we need balancing here. So we are going to look for something that is going to make sense with this design and is going to help us. So let me just try to get it. Let me firstly come over here. If we see what we are looking for, we're going to use it. Okay, let me add this. Oh, I don't know if it is going to work. Oh, when I import it, you go to the back, so you can take it up. Actually, and another thing is coming to my mind. No, I take eraser now. Then I clean this watermark of photo room. So after that, come over here, take the transform, then I place this one over here. Actually, it's center.
Why
So
don't you use it? Why
okay,
don't
what
you
are you
use it?
saying? Ma, sir, what are you saying? Let's listen. I'm hearing what?
I said, why don't you use the torn paper, and
Okay,
write
okay.
something on it?
Yes, but the
I said,
background.
why don't you use the torn paper and put it where you want to put that thing before, and write some things on it?
Oh yes, it's good. It's good. We can use some paper, but because this design is, if we look at the background we used, so I just think say we should use this icon because this icon is locally icon and the background is locally. So I will have prefer we should use this. I will have prefer we should use this, but I'm still. I want this class will have be long. It's going to be long if I want to achieve something that is coming to my mind. So okay, let's rush. Let's rush. Let's use this. Let's use this. I still have something. I have something in mind to give us. I have something in mind to give us. So now let me balance this because it's not balanced. No, it's not balanced. Don't mind about what you want to show in the background. Make sure your design is balanced. Okay, we have through with this PS touch. For now, we can still add lights to it later. But let's take it to Pixel Lab. I have something in mind, one secret in mind that I want to reveal to us. Let's done it. I save it. I know it's done. It's not yet to save. So if you want to save it to your gallery, just click on this share icon. Click save to gallery. Click this one and click PNG and click OK. It's now going to save and we are going to Pixel Lab direct. Pixel Lab. Oh, let me check. Okay. Okay. Now this is the Pixel Lab and let's bring in this. Let's bring this in. Okay, we can now have this design here and we are putting happy birthday over there. We are putting happy birthday here. Oh, before that, I have something in mind we should do. Let's work on this. Holy Spirit, give me the insight. I'm thinking something I want to show us. Okay, I'm trusting God. Actually, I don't know what we are going to do, but I'm just trusting God. God should give me insight. Okay, let me reduce this. Okay. All right. Okay, I've already understand what I want to do. Okay, after you have done that, come over here, click on this transparency icon. And we have this now. Now let's save it. Let's save it. Just save it. Save the icon. Now let's go back to PS Touch to go and blur. I need something blur. The time is already past, so but let's do something. Don't mind about the time, but mind about what you are going to achieve. Now I want to import straight away PS Touch. Just pay attention. Now I bring in this design. Then I will now going to blur it. Click on this effect icon. Oh, this is not what I want now. Sorry, sorry. I think my hand pressed another things. PS Touch. Let's import this image. Okay, now come over to this effect and click on Gaussian blur. And let's blur it and mark it. Click done and we are saving it. Click over here, click on the gallery, click over here and let's save it again. We are saving it. And let's go back to Pixel Art. Okay, we have saved this paper too with this empty layout. So what I'm going to do now, I will now import the original these things back. Original this background, I will import it again. Then this one, click on it and come over to the center alignment. So let's come over to texture and let's bring the one we block. Let's bring it in. Oh my god, this is not what I want. Sorry, this is not what I want. Okay, I don't want us to. Okay, let's just do it like this. Let's just import and we are just crop it. I want to show us another thing entirely before, but the thing is not work. So I will now change the color of this one. Which color that is not on this design? I think this deep green is not there. So we are now saving it. Let's save it. Actually, design is game, so you have to play it very well. You have to play it very. You have import it, and let's start another one entirely. So I will import this design. I import this design. So I will now bring it in back with import. Just take your time to watch it. Take your time to watch it. And now let's just increase this to 100. So go to erase color, and let's erase this green and increase it little. Oh my god. This is not work. Oh, it's not work. Do you have green there? Okay, let me go back to.
Yes.
Let's come over to. Don't worry. Let's come over here and let's reduce it back. And let's change the background to white. Okay, it's done now. The things worked the way I want. So let's just import the blur to the background now, so that we are going to achieve what I want. The thing is just coming to my mind. Okay, you can now see this part, that this part is already blur. You can now see that this part is blur. Actually, you can just take your time. So after that, just go to stroke for this, the one we import in, and use white for the stroke. You can now see what we achieve now. Are we together? Hope I'm not cut off.
I'm not caught
Wait,
up,
someone
but
will wait. Oh, all right.
some of us
Oh,
don't
all
come
right.
out.
All right. Okay, now let's just reduce these things to 3 so that the white is not so much. Okay, now the next thing, go to let me try this. Oh no, not this one. Go to background shadow. Go to shadow and let's give it black shadow. Let's see. And after that, let's just tap it like this. Is it going to work? Okay, let's give another color. Okay, let's just leave it like this. Actually, I'm making it. I want us to make it balanced because we use image here. So, so here we are putting name here, and we put happy birthday here. That is what I want us to achieve. So, I'm typing the name of this person is Aminon. I'm testing. So I will put it uppercase for everything. Then the next thing, let me do this. The next thing I will have to rotate it so that the thing is going to be well. Then I place it over here. The next thing I will make sure is central alignment there. Change the font to something that is going to be well. Which font I should use? I want okay. I like this font, which is organic fonts. Organic fonts. If you need fonts, DM. I will send the link where you can download best fonts to you. If you need it, let me know. DM, remind me later. So balance your design like this, and okay, just pay attention what I want to do now. Pay attention on this test effect I want to achieve. Pay attention. Now I will come over here. I will pick something like no. Let me take the something relates to the color of the clothes so that sorry. Okay, something relates to the color of the clothes so that my design is not going to be somewhat different. So I drop it there. Let me make it more lighter so that the construct is going to work. Okay, you now see how it is. So come over to inner shadow and give it white inner shadow. White inner shadow. After you have done that, just come over here, increase it to 10. Come over here, the play around. Actually, I don't see it very well safe. So let's go and make the major color here somewhat dark.
Darker.
Let me use yes
Does that
something. Let's use something more darker, but it's okay like this. So go to stroke, give it stroke, and follow the colors T, but make it well dark. Okay. Actually, you can just manage it like this. Let's manage it because for the sake of the tutorial, when you are practice your own, when you have implement your own, please try to achieve something greater than this. I don't used to rush when I'm designing. Sorry. Oh my god, I've pressed wrong things. So actually, I think maybe it's because I don't lock this. I'm supposed to lock it, but let me just position it to the center and lock it. Make sure you lock it. Actually, the reason I don't lock it is that I'm not playing with it too much, so that is why I don't lock it. So now the next thing I will place this one over here very well. Then the next thing, some people they will think this class is long. Don't think like that. Don't think like that. Think about what you want to achieve. Someone sent message to the group, so I don't know the message. What is that? Sorry. Oh, the network. Sorry. The network is bad. Sorry. Just try to. That is true. The network's supposed to not be good because if you want to achieve something, you have to sacrifice. Okay, let's just God bless your neon age. Just place it like that, and I'm putting it here. You can still zoom it very well. And just give this one white color. We are not. Oh, let me leave it white color. This one central alignment. I think it's okay like this. It's okay like this. So now the next thing, just put your happy birthday over here, or we have created this space for happy birthday self. But in some cases, you might just put congratulations to this place. Congratulations, I'm now so, and just do it any based on how the inspiration come. Based on how inspiration come, then I'll put the happy birthday happy here. Change the font. Are we there? Hope I'm not cut off. If you are there, please unmute and let me know. Is there anybody there? Hello. Hope
Yes,
it's not
yes, yes.
problem. Okay. Just copy it.
Yes, we are here.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir. Now, sorry, you can just
I'm
put
here.
it.
Good evening.
Oh, good evening, ma. Thank you, ma. God bless you. All right. Let's just place it over here. Then just copy it again. Just put congratulations here. Congratulations here. And reduce it. Place it here. Reduce it. And let's just come to curved and let's curve it to it so that, and you can just try to get good font that is going to be well placed in that place. But for the sake of the tutorial, I will not stretch myself. I will not stress myself. If I want to design, I used to take my time. I used to take my time to look for good font. Yes, good font. Okay, it's because we curve it. That reason why we cannot increase it with our hand. So you can just increase it like this. Use it, place it very well, tone it very well, so that your design is not going to look bad. Okay, I think this is nice. Okay, because of our time, I want to stop this like this. I'll just let me rush with something. Let me add lights to it so that you're going to see how the thing is perfect like this. Let me save it as project. So anytime you are working, please try to save your design with something that you can remember, with the name you can remember. Save it like that, because in some cases the name you use to save your work, that is what the name is going to reveal to the client. Okay, I'm saving. Save with PNG and Ultra. Save it. So we are going back to PS Touch to hard light. So because I've already have the size with the design, so that reason why I'm going straight. Oh, this design is not yet to save. Oh, it's still rolling. Sorry, let's take our time. Let's take our time. You customer, they are going to pay for all this time you are spending. Don't worry. Save now. Oh, it's already saved. I see before the things close. So after you have learned all this, after you have paid for this, someone is still going to your DM tomorrow to ask for design, and you say you should do it for free. Don't worry. But the one is coming that is going to pay you. Don't worry. It's just about that. Let's take the light effect. Okay, let me try to use this light effect. Then when you are using light effects, you are placing it to where image you have image. You can see how it is. Just come over here and to screen it. Okay. You can see how it is, but it's obvious with this part. It's obvious. Okay, now I will now increase it. I will increase it very well. It's okay like this. Okay, we can now see how it is. We can now see how it is. Actually, you can still reduce it if it is too much. You can reduce it to make your design balance. That's just it. And that is good. Let's just save it like that. I think this design is looking very nice. It's looking good. And the last things we are working with Snapseed to make your design. I like Snapseed also. This Snapseed give design attractive so that every part of the design they are going to sit down correctly. Okay, this is how I use my PS my Snapseed. Sorry, I took the pop, then I will wait. Okay, even without doing any other things. This is before, this is after. So the next thing, I'm going to details. Increase your details, increase the sharpness. You can now see how this is before, this is after. You can now see the taste now. The brightness, I reduce the brightness in little construct. I don't want the things to be too much construct so that it's not going to spoil my design. Ambience, I'll balance my design. Okay, increase this light little. Shadow. Actually, I want my design to look cool. I reduce the shadow. Okay, let's see before. This before, this after. Now the last thing is I go to portrait. Portrait. I go to the portrait, increase the face point light and smooth the face very well so that the face is going to look gentle. Increase the height ball. Okay, this is the final of the class. This is final. I'm going to send this design to the group now. I'll send the resources, and I want to see everybody design tomorrow. Please, I want to see your design tomorrow. Tomorrow on Facebook, on WhatsApp. Sorry, on WhatsApp. I'm going to see your design on WhatsApp. Okay. Sorry, the network is bad. Sorry, man. I'm sorry, sir. I think it's already saved. Okay. This is the design. Hope we really enjoying this class. Do you have any question? Please let's ask the question. If you have the question, ask the question. Or type it. I wish we should type it. Thanks so much
Will
for
you do?
everyone that okay, yes, sir. Thanks to everyone
I'll
that
type it.
wished me. Sir?
I'll type it.
Ah, I can't hear you, sir. All right. Let's just cut the call. You can type whatever you want. Just type it. Thanks for everyone that wished me happy birthday today. That great design. Oh, bro, great, bro. I really grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That design is I like your designs. Honestly, I like them. And every other people. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. This is let's call it a night. Let's call it a night.